Hi everyone, my name is Fernando Mello, and I'm a senior producer at BioWare. Over the last couple years, I've been working on Dragon Age, from Dragon Age Origins through to Dragon Age 2. And one of the things that I've been really proud of the team is how they did not sit on their laurels at the end of Dragon Age Origins, and really took to task how we can continue to bring innovation and move the franchise forward. With Dragon Age 2, we saw a whole slew of new fans that enter the franchise, players that got to experience the world of Dragon Age for the first time in BioWare games in general. We also saw a lot of our existing fans that really gravitated to all the new things that we introduced with Dragon Age 2. For example, improved graphics and the completely revamped new art style. The fact that the controls are a lot more responsive, the combat is a lot more dynamic, and the mechanics are better. And also that the story is much more intimately focused on a brand new hero and the journey through power. But at the launch of Dragon Age 2, we also received a lot of feedback from press, reviewers, of course, and our fans as well. And we listened. And the team has really taken this to heart. So today, I'm really proud to be able to stand here and proud of the team once again and to present to you Legacy, our first major story-based DLC for Dragon Age 2 since we shipped the game. Legacy is going to be available on the major platforms, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, PC, Mac, July 26th, later this month. And with Legacy, you are going to be able to dive a lot deeper into the story of the Hawke family, in particular the father character. You're going to be traveling to all new areas, not just outdoor areas, but also you're going to dive very deep into an ancient Grey Warden prison. You're going to be taking on brand new creatures as well, including some new Darkspawn, which you'll get a chance to see. And you're also going to be challenged much more tactically than before, where Hawke and the followers are going to have to use the environment a lot better, as well as all of their abilities in order to be successful. And last but not least, you're going to be facing an enemy so powerful that the Grey Wardens themselves have kept it a secret for millennia. So without further ado, we're actually going to jump live to a demo here on stage on an Xbox 360. With me today is Randall Bishop, who's at the controls. And at the point where we're jumping in here, we're more than halfway through the downloadable content at this point. Hawke and the followers have made their way down through the portion of the tower, the Grey Warden prison. They're now at the base of that tower area, and they need to make their way across this area and come back up the other side before they can take on this ancient evil. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let Randall kind of run through from this point, and then I'll explain a little bit more of what's going on. So what we saw there was a Genlock Alpha. This is a new creature that we've introduced into Dragon Age 2. You could see that it was sporting a massive shield which it used to great effect. What you also saw is that the creature was trying to use its environment a lot better. It had set up an ambush. You also saw that the enemy archers were staying at a distance, and it created a much tougher, challenging fight tactically for the party to deal with. Randall did a great job with that. As we move up towards the tower now, Hawke is approaching a third and final seal, which he has to break 3 of those in order to get to this ancient evil. In order to do so, he's actually carrying a weapon, which you see here. As a rogue, he has a dagger. The weapon will, of course, be based on whatever class you're playing and the weapon style that you use. And the weapon effectively acts as a key. Now, each of these gates is guarded by a guardian creature, and this is essentially a mini-boss encounter. It's a very tough challenge. Worth pointing out that for this demo, just for the sake of brevity, we are in casual mode, but be prepared for these mini-encounters to be quite tough. right, good job, although we lost Hawk there for a second. So what you saw there was a Pride Demon. The Pride Demon is not a new creature to Dragon Age 2, but what we did do is added a ton of new abilities, and one of the things that you saw with this Guardian in particular is that he could create duplicates of himself. So Randall, there's a couple different ways to approach this, but Randall sort of took the Route 1 method, which is just hack away at as many of these to try to suss out which one is the real creature and then take that on. Now that he's defeated the Guardian, he actually can break the seal by using the weapon, the key, and using one of these pillars. You'll note that each of the pillars actually has a different bonus that can be applied to the weapon, and every seal has different bonuses as well. So what this means is, as a player, I can actually completely customize how I want this weapon to behave and what kind of bonuses I want based on my playing style. The really cool thing about this is that you can actually take the weapon outside of the DLC back into the main game or into future content as well. All right, so that is a very, very brief glimpse of what we have in store for you in Legacy. Legacy, once again, is going to be coming out later this month, July 26th, for PC, Mac, Xbox 360, and PlayStation 3. For those of you that are here, I welcome you to come and take a look at it firsthand. We'll have a couple of different saves so you can check out some of the other areas. You're also welcome to start from scratch so you can get a bit of a feel for that as well. And that's about it. Thank you very much.